And we're live. So, all I can tell you, man, don't stop, keep going. I know it's difficult, man. Like, I've never found it that much fun to talk to other people, but how do you like my headband? How do you like my headband? Do I look like Bret Michaels? Do I look like Motley Crue or Van Halen? No! Anyway. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. So, like the whole online thing, and I'm not talking about online dating sites, I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them. There's this new one called Minds, like Minds. I haven't tried it, but some people say it's cool. I might have to try it. B vitamins in the ice. Who invented this ice crap? Tastes like ice. So, yeah, not everybody's gonna like you. So, like, you gotta accept it and not be a jerk off. Because it's really easy to be negative and tell someone to go jump off a cliff. But I would recommend not doing that because it's childish to call people's names. And one time I called a woman a bitch once and got kicked out of a bar. That was a long time ago. And I said after that day, I was like, and I think I was drunk because it doesn't sound right to call someone that. But after that day, I was like, don't ever do that again. Like, don't ever call a woman one of those. And there's this thing called nonviolent communication, which I don't practice at all. I'm just kidding, I do. But you don't do the violence because violent communication can come off in any way. It can emotionally damage you. It can mentally damage you. It just basically makes you feel like poo poo. So don't do it. Don't call anybody a name. Don't do it. If you think a woman is being a bitch, don't say it out loud. I mean, your world will get better like instantly if you stop judging and getting angry or controlling your anger, because we all have emotions. But trying to sport this headband, and I don't know if I can do it. Maybe if I was on the LA Strip, I could figure it out, but I'm not there, so I'm stuck here. This is my cosplay. Hear that, emo girls? This is my cosplay. You like it? I should just get a tattoo like right on my forehead, like a upside down cross or something. So there was one girl on Instagram yesterday. She had like barbed wire across her forehead, and I think it was real. I don't think it was CGI. But yeah, I'd walk around the LA Strip with girls who look like that all day long, all night long. So DM me, emo girls. Just kidding. I don't care. I don't care about anything. There's that's what the girls try to do to you. Like, oh, I don't care. I don't like to date. I don't like this and that. I was just humoring you. It's like you're humoring me. But when you have scarcity, you think like every girl is like that. But because I'm doing this radical, out of the box DMing, on the social media, like it's abundance. It has nothing to do with scarcity. Like I could care less what a girl thinks of me. This is all. I mean, I guess it makes it easier because it's virtual and it's not up in their baby blues. But it's gonna give you. It's giving me more confidence. So I know, like, it when I go out, I'll be more confident. I have so many people who I'm following. Oh, this is great. This example of what you can find on social media. Am available for hookup. Eggplant, kiss, peach emoji. I am looking for a nice cock to service emoji. Available car, home, hotel, and call and alcohol. What? That's a hooker. That's on Twitter. It's like you don't even know. Like if you really wanted to hook up, she doesn't even say where she's from. So that's totally suspect. Yeah, a lot of these accounts are so bogus. So you're gonna find that a lot, and you're gonna have to go through it. So a lot of um, prostitutes are following me and liking my music and my tweets and my Insta posts. Um, so yeah, and when you follow like a woman, they'll always that's fake. They'll always say, "Hey, hello, how are you doing?" They'll always use like hello. Sometimes they'll use some slang. See, I'm getting like at least one or two messages a day from doing this, and and that's good. That's a good return on investment. So, but you have to treat it like you're a salesman and you're sending out messages, like a lot of messages, and it's always a small return on investment. And it's basically small because I don't say much. I say, "Hey, I like your style," and then I try to ask some questions that I learned from the YouTubes. Like I said, that book, The Natural, has lots of good stuff in it, like how to ask questions. The Natural by Richard DeLuna. But they're gonna give you shit tests, and they're gonna try to make you feel like you're no good. And honestly, most of my life, I reacted to that by feeling no good. Like I couldn't get along with women. I would take it as face value. What one woman did when there's 7 billion people on the planet. So don't do that. But don't be a jerk about it either. Like, haha, you screw you, lady. Don't do that. Say, hey, I really want to get to know you. I mean, that's just all I'm doing. I mean, just tell her that. I want to get to know you sincerely, not like fake. And that'll probably help smooth it out. Because you shouldn't listen to me for advice because I don't know anything. Like, all of this is like I'm pulling stuff out of my rear end, like on this topic, like crazy. So I'm responding to someone. See, I got another message. How are you doing? Dot dot question mark. It's that dot dot question mark that is not what people in the USA do. They don't go dot dot question mark. So they're foreign. They're just up to no good. So I don't even respond. I just delete it. When someone like messes me back after I follow them, I delete it. And you can tell because they have like numbers in their name. They don't put any effort into building their profile at all. So unbuilt profiles are suspect. But sometimes they're built up, like. So I'm just being creative. This girl says she likes cliff jumping. It's like we should get together sometime and cliff jump. You're supposed to be funny, so I'm trying to be more creative. I mean, because it doesn't matter. But they're all the fake ones like, "Hello, how are you doing?" Dot 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 question mark mark. And then they say stuff like, "Wow, great." No punctuation. So once you get used to the fake accounts, it's easy to find out who's real, and then you can like go for it. But don't be a jerk. That's my only advice when it comes to talking to women you don't know or that you do know. And don't be invested in this stuff when you don't know someone. Just just don't be invested in it at all. And I know that's hard because you have this fantasy of, or I have this fantasy. You have this fantasy of getting with a really hot girl. Oh, another trend is happening right now on the Instagrams. These women are so full of it. I mean, first they say DM me for collaborations because they want to like do like lesbian photos with another cosplayer or something. So they're actually asking people to DM them so like porn producers could like they don't have to go anywhere. They can just DM on Instagram. That's terrible. No wonder there's prostitutes on there. And then there's like they say you can't. The likelihood that you'll get with me is like 0.01%. So they think, you know how they had like the 1%. Now it's like 0.01% on Instagram. These women think they're 0.01%. I already know that's not true because I've had some women that I thought were really gorgeous text me back. That were like pinups and cosplay. Last night, I'll give you something really positive that happened to show you that that you can't listen to these women who tell you that you don't know, that tell you that you're no good, because that happens to me. But last night, I was on the social medias and I was doing my little text game, and I was like, "What kind of guys do you go for?" And she's like, "I got a boyfriend." I was like, "That's cool." And then I just left it like I'm not going to talk to her anymore. I was like, "That's cool," because I don't really feel like wasting my time. I'm not gonna try to get I'm not gonna try to corrupt somebody who's in a relationship. That's another thing you shouldn't do. Because what if that boyfriend has a psycho moment and knocks on your door and has an axe in their hand? You know, like, that's stupid. So, anyway, so she's like, I'm flattered. You look really cool." And I was like, "Wow." So I said, "Thank you," and that was it, done and done. But she said I look really like a cool person, and she was flattered. So what does that tell you? Even women with boyfriends can notice, how great you are, you know. But it's women who are just, some women are determined to get like whatever cosmopolitan or, the women magazine says a woman needs to get, like the cardboard cutout. And those women aren't worth hanging out with because they're judgmental. They will judge everything. Like, I don't have a cardboard cutout. Like, sometimes I will message a woman and I'll be like, "Yeah, I guess I go out with her." But I don't just, message, you know, Barbie dolls, even though that's what I wanna do. But unfortunately, they all act like whores because they're on OnlyFans, and they don't think they're acting like whores because they think they're models. But what is OnlyFans? Everybody knows it's for stripping, so can't fool me. Like, they'll have videos on OnlyFans like, "Here's me taking a shower. For only $9.99 a month, you can see me take a shower every day." That's freaking weird. But, I should do that. I should have a camera in the shower and just leave it on and have people wait for me to take a shower every day. Feel like that'd be hilarious. I should get one of those dildos that you stick on the wall, like on the tile. You know what I'm talking about. Get one of those dildos with suction cup and then put that on 24 hours a day. So they're waiting for me to take the shower and go, "Oh, oh!" Wouldn't that be the life? Could you imagine if you had made so much money about a Lamborghini from having a dildo suction cupped on your tiles in your shower? Everything under the sun, that's the world. I mean, why is everything so taboo? It's like everything under the sun's been done. So, like say like every social media like disappeared overnight, then we could have a reset and we could go through all this again. But until like the social medias disappear, until Elon Musk decides to like delete everything on Twitter, we're going to continue to think the world is this way. And that's why the stupid war that's going on is scary because it could reset everything, and all of a sudden nobody's on Instagram anymore. Or if they are, they're who knows? I don't know. But I read a book once where the future war is going to be like shooting down satellites because the satellites control everything. So like Chinese satellites get shut down, Russian satellites get shut down. I mean, that would really cripple the world if you did that. If you shot down satellites. So that's going to be the new war. I think that's a good idea because we need to see the stars again. We shouldn't be seeing satellites going around. It's a dumb move. Technology. But yeah, don't get down because the girl doesn't like you. There's lots of fish in the sea. And I only know that because I've been on Plenty of Fish dating site and I saw how many fish were in the sea by going on Plenty of Fish. I'm just kidding. That's a really shitty dating site. The only cool part is it has a live video. And you know who else has live video? Instagram. So you can like, you know, they're just trying to imitate Instagram. So now all these dating sites and all these sites, they're just trying to imitate what's already been done and they just package it in a different thing. Pretty amazing to realize that. They're taking technology from Zuckerberg and they're just repackaging it over and over again. Apparently, you can have your own server with Apple iPhones because I met this dude. He was really smart. I have his phone number. I never talked to him. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I talked to Elon Musk on the phone yesterday." And sometimes I believe these people because I look at him and I'm like, "Yeah, you probably did." But he was talking about, all these smart things. And he had a couple companies and he was a young guy and he showed me how he had 10 or a dozen or more, maybe it's 30, I don't know. But he had like Apple iPhones set up on a desk, like 2 dozen Apple iPhones, and it was his server. And then the servers are smaller now, so he showed me a picture of how he had like, I don't know, 5 devices that were servers. And that's how you form companies because they're capturing all this information from people and it's safe on their server. And that's how you make a company nowadays. If you want to know, website to server. See, I have Bluehost as hosting. That's not the same as having your own server. But that's the battle right now is your information. Like everybody wants your information. So one day it'll be like everybody wants your soul. But right now it's just your information, like how to market Domino's pizzas to you better. I should order Domino's pizza. I always feel like I'm spending a lot of money when I do that. But I go to order like 2 of them for like $6.99, I bet. $7.99. But it's not impossible. Like nothing's impossible, and it just takes time. And you got to give yourself the time to check it out and see what it takes. Because I'm like promoting my blogs GoshDarnBlog.com. Check that out. And that's it. Just check out my website, GoshDarnBlog.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.